happened? I need to know what happened there. But that's a good place where we just heard from a fellow podcaster. So I guess if I yell enough, it stops recording. Because I feel like I yelled last time when it stopped recording.
Don't meet your heroes. And that fucking sucks when you look up to someone and they turn out to be an asshole. I want to mention Anne Rice. Yeah. She was a bitch. R.I.P. It's okay. But she was so hateful to me and she fucking blocked me. And I didn't even fucking say anything wrong.
Oh, damn. That's hard.
Oh, did I not tell you that?
That is harsh.
She posted like Ellen Duggan,
she commented back to me on Twitter when I, back before Twitter banned her for I don't know what.
Well, with Anne Rice, I commented on her
Or she
page.
left of her own accord. I assume she was banned. I don't know.
I don't remember what it was. I truly do not remember what it was, but I was like, hey, that's not cool. Well, if you don't think that's cool, then you're out of here. And the bitch fucking blocked me.
Not open to discourse.
No,
so she's just like Lestat in real life. Is that what
she had said? She didn't need an editor because her books were fine the way they were. So that was really disappointing. Now, on a positive note, some of the best authors that I have ever had the opportunity to meet in person and hold an online friendship with would be PC and Kristen Cast. Love them. Yes. They're from Tulsa, recently moved out to Oregon, but I love them. They were so cool. They are so cool. Guys, just because you're super big doesn't mean you can be an asshole to your fans.
Right? And this is why, Corey's he doesn't even want to buy a Patrick Rothfuss book until it's in a secondhand store because he doesn't want him to have any of our money.
Because that's rude.
Well, no, because, before that ever happened, he already knew that this guy was an asshole online like that. He interjects himself into his fans talking about him to be an asshole. And it's we're literally fangirling over here. Sorry, Tim, you weren't fangirling. It was just me. You were fanguying. I was fangirling. I was having a conversation with a friend about how much we enjoy these books. And it's I don't know a lot of people that also read these books. So it's cool that we're having this discourse. Okay. And then you're going to come in and be a jackass and not even be thanks for liking my books, guys.
No, he was just no.
Yeah, he was stop spreading false information, bitch. And I was whoa, you want a bitch? I will be a bitch. God, I'm still buying that book. I am. I'm buying it when it comes out if you ever fucking release it. But
upset about it.
I'll never watch the show because I'm sure you're going to make a fucking show, you piece of shit. Oh, just
Probably
like Terry Goodkind.
Be fucking HBO.
Bring it back. I was going to say, bring it back to the subject that we got from where I was talking about. So Terry Goodkind's books, The Sword of Truth, there's this whole part about wayward pines or some bullshit like that, and it's basically you could hole up under the boughs and they kept you safe, and you could have almost a little tent under there. Right. And I know that size wise this doesn't actually work, but in my head it's spiritually that.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's very protective in a mothering sense.
Exactly. So it makes perfect sense to me that the Japanese word for it, the suga, means mother of all trees. I just think that's beautiful.
Well, and for me, the magnolia tree, the spiritual aspects of the magnolia tree, I think have to go with, I'm going to put hand in hand with the rose quartz.
Oh, yeah.
Self-love.
Oh, yeah. Sexuality, fidelity.
Yes.
Creativity and vitality, though, too. I really like those connotations for it. See, here's the beautiful thing about these. Did we already say that they're blank canvases?
Yeah, exactly. That's canvases. What I love about them.
We get to conjecture about the magical properties. And I love the association of the magnolia, not only with feminine beauty and just that not necessarily mother energy, but just goddess energy.
Goddess energy, yes, goddess that's energy.
Perfect. It permeates goddess energy.
Self-confidence, sexuality, like you said, creativity.
Yes, vitality, that life, that going on, that just constant beauty pouring out of creation, of love. And I love that their flowers are so old because, think about it. We've been the way we've been for so long, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And in that same way, it embodies that woman energy of that feminine energy is that feminine energy is that feminine energy. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter if society says right now you're supposed to be skinny, or if society says right now you're supposed to be, large. It doesn't matter. Feminine energy is feminine energy. And like the magnolia embodies that. It like pours it out. It is like, when I picture a magnolia tree, like a Southern Magnolia specifically, it's got this great big gigantic trunk, and then this beautiful dark green glossy canopy with the white pops of purity, right? And I literally see that tree, and in my head I see that carving of that goddess, the big one with the large breasts.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I love that goddess.
It's like that statue could be carved for that tree, and I know that doesn't make sense.
No, I hear you, because that's the energy that kind of pulses.
It does. It pulses that goddess energy. It really fucking
Now
does.
for this tulip tree, what are you feeling?
Fucking connection to the ancestors like nobody's business. Really? So like the roots go down, it goes up. It's ancient. I
love that.
There's something about it, like
it's not just ancestral, but it's protective ancestral. It's almost like its own
guidance. Like literally, when
it's like Grandmother Willow.
Remember in our plant episode where I was like, the tree waves at me, like the tree is my friend. It waves at me. I was talking about that tree.
Really, it waves at you. It's like, hey.
Oh yeah, and not just when I'm on acid. Both things can be true. Two things can be true. It happens on
It's just a flashback. It's like
but also, like, I literally sat out there one day and I had a conversation with it, and like the wind blew in answer to me. Like literally, I was talking to the fucking tree, and all of a sudden, like, the wind blows and the leaves move this way, and I'm like, wait, did you just answer me? And now the wind blows again and the leaves move in the same direction. I'm like, whoa. And then I'm like, okay, I got to test this. And so I said something else, and the wind blows and the leaves move in a different direction to answer me differently. Like, so when I say the tree is my friend,
the tree is your friend.
The tree is my friend.
I love that. And I do love the idea of the feeling of protective ancestral
and the guidance. I really do. I associate it with guidance. And I mean, when you look at where it comes from, wisdom, exactly. Like all of the things it can do for you medicinally and whatever. Like, again, these trees are blank canvases. We're drawing on everything that we learned about the tree itself to
and
draw on those magical properties. Right. And so, like, I associate it with strength too. Like,
oh yeah, I totally get that. I mean,
obviously,
because our ancestors had to be strong to fucking survive.
And also, like, okay, when I moved in here, this fall it'll be 8 years that we've lived in this place. Okay. When we moved into this house, that tree was just a little bit taller than me.
Oh, so you've watched it grow.
Yes. But also, I've watched it shoot the fuck up, because in less than 8 full years, it has quadrupled in size.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, holy crap.
It has shot up, guys. Now, granted, it could be the garden that we put around the tree. Like, it might be getting, like,
it's
uber
like
nutrients.
feeding it.
Well, like, and the garden, it's my blackberry garden. You guys have heard me talk about that before.
It's a beautiful garden. It's very gorgeous.
But it seems everything kind of works together.
It does.
It does, yeah. And I think it does. I think the tree has benefited from the other plants that have been there. So without those other plants, I don't know if it would have gone the way it did. But, like, it just, to me, it's this... It has grown so fast. So, like, I guess that would be also, like, could you use that as a road, either a road runner for, like, could you use the leaves or flowers in a door opener? Is that what I'm looking for? Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe a road opener.
That's what I was looking
or
for.
even to enhance spells, make them go quicker.
Right, exactly. Like
coffee.
Cinnamon. And coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I'm curious on what everybody else thinks about these trees. Did we talk about any of your favorite trees?
Well, and I don't know. I just, like, there's so much that they all, like, because the magnolia tree can also go along with duality. Because it's got a whole lot of masculine things going on as well. Like the seeds look like sperm.
Right.
And the fruit looks like a member and a lady member coming together.
Ladies, do we have members, or would you call it something else?
I don't want to have a conversation that deals with...
Oh, I am...
No.
Oh, okay. I was just like, you say a lady member, and I was like, clitoris.
Yes.
Okay, like, is that what you meant?
I was going to say, yeah, because, you can have, like, an enlarged clitoris. And
okay.
Like a micro penis kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So, like...
That was what I imagined when you said that, but I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't see the things in the thing.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily mean that. I just meant, like, the lady member as a whole. My vagina, not my vagina. YouTube, you're welcome. You know what?
Sponsor us, Bad Dragon.
Right? You know what? Pedro Pascal, Daddy, come on.
You're right.
Zam.
Wow.
But, like, how do you use Eastern Hemlock, Southern Magnolia, or the Tulip Tree in your practice? How would you use them? Would you use them in your practice? Because, like, the reason they're blank canvases is most of everything that we get to read about or have access to at all, it's all from, like, Western Europe, guys. Or, Western Europe. So we don't have cultural tales that go along with these. What stories would you write about the Southern Magnolia? I definitely think it would be a love story.
It would absolutely be a love story. Maybe it takes place in the Bayou area.
Yeah, I think the Eastern Hemlock would have a mother thing,
a Demeter thing going on, definitely.
I think the Tulip Tree. Okay, so Walt Whitman called the Tulip Tree the Apollo of the woods.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
So I didn't mean to stop the ending. I just there's so much, guys. Like,
there is so much.
Do you like the tree episodes? Would you like to hear us talk about different things? Like, if you have any input on these tree episodes that we dig on so hardcore, let us know in the comments.
If you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are 10 away from our goal. We are at 90 and our goal is 100. You can also follow us on Twitter at Classiest Witches. We're at Instagram at Witches Talking Tarot. And if you want to support us and be like Melissa
and Victoria, you
can check us out on Patreon at Patreon/Witches Talking Tarot, right?
Patreon.com/Witches Talking Tarot. Thanks for coming to sit a spell. Bye.